I'm Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Today we are in Caldwell, Idaho, just outside of Boise. And we are at the Caldwell Campground. And we picked out this spot because it was right along Interstate 84, easy in, easy out. And we want to show you this park, so if you're coming through this area, you'll know this one to add to your list of RV parks.
Thanks.
Well, we're coming up to exit 26, and while we're on our way, we want to show you the map. This park is a pretty simple park. It's got some pull-through spots. It looks like there's a lot of the rest of the park that is more permanent bases. There's some large propane tanks, like they're prepped for the winter. So it's very simple to get into. You come to the top of the ramp. We're going to make a turn to the north. It only goes that far, and straight ahead of us, you'll see the park sign with the arrow on it. They did a really good job marking this.
Yes, they did.
As soon as you make a right,
it comes up real quick.
It does. You'll come to another, it looks almost like a dirt road, but it's not. And you'll see another Caldwell Campground sign. It is a good road. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's a lot of gravel up in that area, and it looks like you're maybe going down the wrong way. That sign is really good that they've got it there.
Yeah.
We're going back now along 84. As you can see, we are pretty close to the highway, and we do get a little bit of buzz from the traffic.
It wasn't too bad, though.
No. And as we round this curve right here, you'll come to the entrance of the campground. Now you'll see some campers on the right there. We'll show you more about that in just a moment. But this is the entrance to the campground. You have just a small boulevard coming back into the park. You'll come to a stop sign, and as you pull on into the park, you'll see a building up here on your right. That has the office in the far end of it where you're going to check in. On this side of it are the only bathhouses in the park. They do close them down at 11 o'clock every day for cleaning.
And they do a good job.
Yep, they are very, very clean.
A little older build, but it is very clean.
Yeah, it's been very well taken care of. In the middle of the building is the laundry.
And it's usually busy.
It was actually busy while I was photographing here, but there's 3 washers there, 6 dryers, and 3 more washers over on the other side. Now this was the entrance that we came in on. We're going to first go to the left. And as we're going through this section, this is basically half of the campground over here. And a lot of these do look like they've maybe been there for a little while.
Yeah.
So I have a suspicion that there's a good many permanents in this park. Now the Boise River runs behind the park. We'll show you a little bit of that here in a moment too. There is a river access over on this side. And all the way around the park, from the exit over to almost the entrance, is 3 miles of greenway. That's terrific for biking or for walking.
Yes.
And we'll show you some more of that as we go along too.
And that's a loop.
Now this brings us back up to the boulevard where we first came in. right where that stop sign was. We're going to hang a left here, come back up past the shower house, the laundry, and the office. By the way, the office does have a little camp store built into it. I shot this on Sunday, and that's the only day of the week that the office is closed. Now, they've put some old Idaho artifacts throughout the campground, which I thought were pretty cool.
They are.
We're going to take the right loop now all the way down to the end. And here you'll see the road divide. And we have campsites on both sides. And it makes all the ones on the left pull-throughs because it comes down to a loop and you have access to the backside of all those sites. Now they do have 3 areas in the park that are designated for dogs. They call them the dog rest areas. There was one on the other side that I didn't show you. There's one right here on the right, and you'll see the doggy station there. That area is considered a dog walk area. It wasn't real grassed.
No, Maggie didn't care for it.
So it looked like it might have some stickers or goat heads. So we just kind of kept her away from that one.
But there was a real nice one over on the other side where we were. These roads are graveled, but they're very smooth.
Now to our left, there's a lake. We'll show you some of the lake here, but it is stocked with fish. You can fish in it, and you do not need an Idaho fishing permit because it's considered a private lake. This was our site. We were in the second pull through down in the B row. And this was our campsite. It was almost always in the shade. We had a couple nice trees there between us. And this is our curbside. Real nice hookups. Everything's conveniently placed. And it does have, and it does have 30 and 50 amp. Now, as I said, to the left of us here is the lake. And it's a beautiful lake.
It is beautiful.
There were a handful of ducks, maybe a half a dozen ducks that kept walking along the shore, and you'd see them out there swimming. Right in front of us there is the dog walk. That has sprinklers in it. It has real nice grass in it, and it is also where their propane fill station is. As we come around the other side of the lake here, you'll notice their trash dumpsters are over here on the right.
Lots of them.
Yes, and they were regularly emptied, so no trash issues that way. This is actually the exit of the park, but wait, there's more.
That's right.
As you come down here, before you get to that row of campers, you'll see a road going off to the right. That's the main road that we came in on. But to the left, where you see the lake there, that is the path that goes over to the greenway. On that greenway, you'll see the emigrant crossing, the historical marker. This is where the immigrants came in their wagons. They found a spot where they could ford the river. They had been running along the river for about 30 miles. This bridge is just amazing. 14-foot one. You do not have to go through that to get into the campgrounds, but there's a lot of traffic going through there, and we did see a fifth wheel go through that bridge while we were out there today.
And that's a wonderful place to go down to and just hang out.
It sure is. Now we're going into that other stretch of RVs that we showed you when we first pulled into the campground. These are the ones closest to the interstate. As far as I know, these are long-term sites. I haven't seen any rigs coming and going out of here while we've been here.
They look settled in.
Yeah. There's actually the house that we just passed is on this property. There's another house on the campground side too. But yeah, these are a little bit more settled in. So if you're coming along the interstate and you see these, don't think that you're going to get put right out along the road. Chances are, I would say, are great. You're going to be over in the other side of the park.
Yeah.
And as you leave, come back out onto the main road, you'll see a thank you for camping.
Mm-hmm.
So Kathy, what did you think of our stay at Caldwell Campground?
It's been great. I do feel like there weren't a whole lot of amenities, but at the same time, it's just central to a lot of really cool places to go. It's safe, and it's been comfortable.
It's been, like I said, easy in and easy out for us. We appreciated the way the park is set up with the pull-throughs here for the transient folks like us. This would be a great overnight spot. We were here for a week, and the amenities are limited, no doubt about it. What they have, they keep very nice, very clean. But you do get a little bit more of that Interstate 84 noise here than what we have in some other parks, just by the way it lays at the same level as the interstate. So with that, we want to thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. That way you'll know when all of our videos come out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.
Thanks for watching today.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.
And be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when new videos come out.
Don't forget to follow us on social media too.